A three-bedroom house has been completely destroyed by fire in the Royal community, not far from the main road leading to the LPMC community and the Ganta to Monrovia Highway, opposite Zoxa Public School. The actual cause of the fire is yet to be established, and unconfirmed reports indicate that a child was inside the house during the fire. However, the child's gender and age have not been disclosed. Ganta, as a growing and heavily populated city next to Monrovia, lacks a functional fire service substation. The county's only fire truck, donated by businessman Floyd Satoma, was reportedly chased away by residents, who claimed the team arrived after the fire had already engulfed the entire building. Ganta has witnessed a series of devastating fire incidents in recent times. On January 2, 2025, a fire outbreak in the Nyakorma community destroyed about 4 houses, leaving residents in complete distress. Although the buildings were completely reduced to ashes, no lives were lost. However, several properties and personal belongings were entirely destroyed. Similarly, a 4-bedroom house in the Gablori Palm Farm community was destroyed by fire on Saturday morning, February 5, 2025, leaving a 3-year-old child seriously injured. The incident prompted community members and victims to join efforts in extinguishing the fire. While the exact cause of that fire remains unknown, residents have attributed the outbreak to electrical faults from Jungle Energy Power, JEP. Meanwhile, the situation escalated when the county's only fire service truck arrived at the scene. Angry residents, frustrated by what they perceived as a delayed response, chased the truck away, claiming it arrived after the fire had already destroyed the house and other properties. This marks the second time the Ganta Fire Service has faced backlash from the community for delayed responses to emergencies. It can be recalled that chaos erupted in the John Wesley Pearson community of Ganta on November 6, 2024, after an angry crowd chased the county's only fire service truck. That incident followed a fire that completely destroyed a 4-bedroom house around 5 p.m. Community members accused the fire service of responding too late, stating the building had already been reduced to ashes upon their arrival. Despite the heated confrontation, no fatalities were reported, and the cause of the fire remains unknown. Also, on December 23, 2024, a fire completely destroyed 3 wood shops, a mini motorcycle garage, and a welding workshop located near the Orange Tower. This incident adds to the series of numerous fires that have devastated properties and belongings in both Ganta and Saniquilli cities. The Deputy County Commander of Nimba for the National Fire Service, Stanley Coy, revealed that an angry mob attempted to damage the fire truck, forcing the crew to leave the scene. He explained that the team had rushed from Saniquilli to Ganta in just 15 minutes to combat the blaze, but faced hostility from the crowd upon arrival. Coy attributed the residents' actions to a lack of understanding of how the fire service operates, warning that such behavior could discourage firefighters from responding promptly in the future. Meanwhile, prominent Ganta businessman Aaron Giboko condemned the crowd's actions and stressed the urgent need for a local fire service substation in Ganta. Giboko emphasized the inadequacy of having only one fire truck for a county with over 621,000 residents. He called on Nimba lawmakers and humanitarian organizations to intervene and improve fire response services in the county. When contacted, Mark James, the Nimba County focal person for the Liberia National Disaster Management Agency, disclosed that he is in active communication with his superiors to ensure that assistance is provided to the victims and those affected by these fire disasters. To address these fire incidents, District Number 1 Representative of Nimba, Samuel Brown Sr., broke ground months ago for the construction of a fire substation in Ganta to help ensure a prompt response to fire emergencies. The fire service substation, which is currently under construction, follows the lawmakers' procurement of 2 firefighting trucks, one currently at the Freeport of Monrovia and the other still in the United States. He believes that once the Ganta Fire Service substation is completed, it will significantly enhance firefighting efforts in Ganta and surrounding areas. This is Uriah Sua reporting.
Well, let me say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your location. We are currently here in that's not LPMC, but it's a Royal Community. It's around the back road. Those of you who know Ganta, when you come from Monrovia Way, taking the back road, the LPMC back road around the LRCC campus, there is a church here called Dominion Church, and this church is right after the church that this incident is occurring, where a 4-bedroom house is currently on fire here in Ganta City, Nimba County. It's a sad situation. Up to now, since we came, the lady whose husband, she and husband own this house, she is on the ground crying profusely. We have not really been able to speak with her. And the saddest part is that a little child, we have understood that it's about 5 years old child left in this house. Okay, 2 years old. Somebody just said 2 years old child. A 2-year-old child left in this house, and it is burning as we speak. We don't really know what is the cause of the fire. We are in search of some community people that we can speak with. But just to bring the news to you this afternoon, this is what is actually happening in Ganta. And this is not the first, the second, nor the third, nor the fourth, nor the fifth. Houses continue to burn in Ganta, and we don't really know what is the cause. We can remember that Honorable Thomas Floor a few months ago procured a fire truck that was intended to provide some assistance, especially in a situation like this. But the fire truck is stationed in Saniquale as we speak. For those of you who don't know my name, I'm Rele Guambe. We are right here in Royal Community. You are seeing schools of citizens who are trooped in, and they are all witnessing this sad incident, and nothing they can do. As we speak, no fire truck is on the ground here. It's very, very, very sad. This is a 4-bedroom house, and we are told that this place is owned by a Nigerian national, and he and his madam own this place, and a 2-year-old child left in this house, and it is currently burning. Nobody could enter the house because of the severity of the fire. As you can see, the heavy smoke going up in the sky. So nobody has been able to enter the house, and the little child is there. By this time, maybe the child has gotten burned, so no one could enter because of the fire situation here. This is currently what is happening in Ganta City, Nimba County. My name is Rele Guambe. We hope that the fire truck procured by Honorable Thomas Floor can be brought here. The Lord Mayor of Gompa, Honorable Samuel S. Height, if you are watching this afternoon, your